Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 263. It's a Tier 9 Soviet tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Prokhorovka, and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat. And alongside him in the TL7 is Slimes. Game on. Well, this is a tank destroyer that they only made a wooden mock-up of. It was supposed to be the tank destroyer counterpart to the IS-7. It's built on the IS-7 hull, but it was one of a number of design projects that were put through to try and create a self-propelled gun, one of which was of course the Object 261, the Tier 10 Soviet SPG in the game, and this was one of the other ones, which was the 263, supposed to be the tank destroyer. Now, it was originally at Tier 10, but it was demoted to Tier 9, and it was replaced by other tank destroyers. Now, looking further down the road, the EBR's gone a nice way down to get to the bowl, and well, he's actually pulling back a little. So we're just firing down the road just on the off chance. Now, SlyMeerkat's got 2 marks of excellence already on the barrel. He's working on his 3rd. He's got to keep his damage rate up in order to maximise his chance. Now, he's using the 13cm main gun, which of course does 550 alpha and will penetrate through 300mm of armor with the premium rounds. With the standard rounds, it's only 270mm. But it's a very, very high damage rate because look at the reload time. Normally, it's 14.47. He's got 12.38. And he's just trying to get an outline there on the KV-5 on the other side of the battlefield. Couldn't get it. They did come right up to the center line. Now, they started work on this tank destroyer in 1957, or 1950, not 1957. As I said, there was 3 projects. The Object 261 and the Object 263. Didn't get anything off that Skoda there. That's disappointing. And the Scorpion G up on the other side, well, he might be a problem because he might be able to spot us very soon. But we've moved up to the bushes and there's some deep enough bushes here to, we could use the bush mechanic. Now, many people know this tank destroyer as the boot of Stalin, or Stalin's sandal, depending on which way you look at it. It's a really rapid firing gun and it has a very high DPM as well, 2,248 hit points per minute. Now, you've got a selection of 2 guns. The stock gun is a 122mm, but it's only got 440 alpha compared to the 550 alpha you get with the top gun. So the top gun is the S70A. Oh, the Gonzalo took a big hit there, 584, which is the high roll. And you can see the armor on the 263 is rather good actually, because he's bouncing the shells that are coming back at him. Oh, the Skoda managed to get a penetrating shot, and he fires one guy round back at that guy. He was waggling as much as he could, or wiggling as much as he could to wangle the shell and get it away from him. Okay, he's decided he's going to go over this side of the map instead. Now, it does have fairly weak armor on the sides and on the rear. It's only 80mm on the sides and 50 on the rear, but up front it's got 250mm of armor and the same weaknesses really as an IS-7 in many ways. They were going to create it if the IS-7 was actually put into production, but as it wasn't, they didn't do that. He was trying to aim that at the bushes and trees just on that first hill. Of course, the Chrysler's moved forward, so he might be able to get shots on him, but he's expecting there's somebody over there. Nope, that one hit the ground. Standard ammo loadout is 42 shells, so he has got plenty of ammo. Okay, selected a standard AP. Doesn't want to waste his shells. Oh, nice shot on the M103. That was a bit lucky actually, because I think it was the last minute that he noticed the guy was moving, and he quickly aimed ahead of him to get a leading shot. And now we've got more than one up there, the M103 and the Chrysler, and he kills the M103 with that shot, but he did get spotted. Now, thankfully, there's no Arty in this game, so he's not going to worry about Arty fire coming in to hit him. Otherwise, that would be a major problem. Being an open-top vehicle means that if an Arty can land a shell on the rear of the vehicle, it could be pretty catastrophic because you'll lose most of your crew. Okay, they lose the Chrysler. We've got the Kampfpanzer 7 just the other side. Okay, fires another one up there onto the hill. If there is any enemy tanks up there, they're going to be thoroughly perforated by now. With 4 up on the enemy. He's looking... now this is interesting because there are tanks over on the west side. He could hit that Gonzalo. I think he's getting the Tiger 2 to actually help him, although I think he aim that request at the Skoda rather than the Tiger 2. That Tiger 2 is very low on hit points, and really ideally he shouldn't be up this far. He should be further back using his gun as a sniper. Okay, there's the Kampfpanzer 7. And yes, there are enemy tanks up there, and they have lost a few hit points, so it could be that he did get some blind shots. Kampfpanzer 7 coming up. Okay, he's going back to the Wizzy. Yeah, oh, for a brief moment he had a solution, but it was only a brief moment. And yes, sneaks in that quick one on the Object 752. Fortunately, it was a low roll, and we did lose the Tiger 2, so he wasn't really paying that attention. But that one hit the engine bay of the Wizzy 111, so that was a useful shot. Yes, that Tiger 2 player should have been much further back. He was way too far forward. Okay, Kampfpanzer 7 takes a round. High roll, 570. Looks like that Astron Rex is cutting across the battlefield. And now he's coming up. Looks like he wants to shoot up onto the hill. Now, if we move forward to the rock that's just ahead of us, we probably could get some shots without being sniped at by the tanks on the west side. The Kampfpanzer is pulled back. Now we've got a chance. We can get... The Astron Rex will spot us for a brief moment, but if we move up, we can take him out and then take out the Kampfpanzer. Okay, he's doing it. Gets a lovely hit. High roll, 576. He was spotted, obviously. And now the Borsig's coming involved, so this Astron Rex is now having to run. If he doesn't run, he's going to go down. The Borsig has got close to him, and the Astron Rex is down to his last few hit points. In the meantime, we're going to have a look at that Kampfpanzer who's firing at our Borsig. And he does go out the game, but so does the Borsig, I'm afraid. And now 59 Patton's going in on the Astron Rex, trying to circle jerk him. Okay, Kunstpanzer. Yep. And unfortunately, well, the 59 Patton did get the kill on the Astron Rex. Unfortunately, the Astron, the 59 Patton got taken out by a Jagdtiger. So now it's closing in on the last two enemies, which are a Shrek and a Jagdtiger. And certainly you could say Sly has been racking up a lot of damage. He's annoyed that he missed the Jagdtiger there, because he could have had that. And the Jagdtiger goes down, which now means there's only the Shrek, and he's somewhere in that corner. So he's pulled back so he can see further and possibly get a shot at that Shrek when he appears. Hoping the MX-50-120 spots him for us. There he is. And he does get a big hit. 843 with a HE round. Of course, I forgot to mention the HE rounds are capable of 750 alpha. And that's it. The game's over. Did he do enough damage? Here's the end of battle results. And that was a first-class tanker for SlyMeerkat in the Object 263. But it was also a third mark game. Congratulations, he's now got 3 marks on the barrel. He popped over the 95% mark. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and he did keep his damage rate up because he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game, and his win rate was 8,099. So congratulations on your third mark. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the high damage was 6,276 hit points. The next highest scorer was actually, well, not quite half, but just a little bit over half the damage that Sly did, and that was the Wizzy1111G FT on the top of the hill. He managed 3,301, and the third highest damage was the AMBT on Sly's team with 2,854. When it came to kills, it was shared between the top three players on Sly's team because they all got 3. Sly himself got 3, AMBT got 3, and so did the TL7, which was Slimes, but Slimes didn't survive the battle. But he did get a healthy amount of damage, 2,596. That's not bad at all. When it came to base XP, it was actually Sly and Slimes between them, because Sly was the only one who managed to get over 1,000 base. He got 1,184, so that means he's got the top in all 3 columns. And Slimes managed to get 970, just under 1,000 base. But between the two of them, they did both get a Brothers in Arms, or did get 3 kills, but they didn't get the Brothers in Arms, of course, because Slimes died before the battle ended. So pity on that, but at least it shows that they were having a really good day. Let's have a look at detail. 21 shots fired, 13 direct hits on the enemy, 12 penetrations, 6,276 hit points of damage, of which 3,547 were at more than 300 meters. So some of those shots he fired right up at the hill. Some of them probably didn't connect, some may have connected. I think at least one shell did connect on that Wizzy1111G FT, but that may have been a blind shot. But the other ones, the other blind shots, probably didn't connect at all. He did receive 3 hits, but only one of them actually penetrated. 2 non-penetrations. One of those actually hit the tracks, and we saw those. All those shots actually happened on the west side of the map when he fired down the row of trees, when he did get seen after hitting the Gonzalo. And so he didn't get hit at all once he moved over to the other side of the battlefield next to the railway line. So it was a correct move to do, and he did do exactly the right thing. Move up to that rock, because he could not only shoot the Aston Rex, but he could also shoot at the Kampfpanzer 7 as he retreated across the battlefield. 390 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, 405 hit points of spotting assist, or at least damage assist. Now, he did earn a profit in that game, 33,040 credits profit. The ammunition did cost him because he did fire a fair amount of premium ammo, but he did switch back to the standard AP when he was firing some of his blind shots. He also picked up 1,776 XP as well. But best thing of all about this battle is coming away with 3 marks of excellence, and this is not the only battle in which Sly does have a 3 mark. In fact, over the next couple of days, I will be showing more of SlyMeerkat's games where he has achieved the 3 marks. So feast yourself upon those replays, because some of them are really good. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give this replay of this video a like, and do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.